it's Lockheed Martin.
Yeah.
And it's going space and beyond, really, up and beyond. Look, they have just completed the assembly and the testing of a new spacecraft called the Orion Artemis 2.
Okay, yeah.
And I love them. We're kind of learning how these things get developed and then they sort of pass on. So the language is that they've finished assembling and testing, and now they're transferring possession to NASA.
Okay, yeah.
And it's they're transferring it to NASA's Exploration Ground Systems team. Now, this aircraft is being built in order to get a crew of 4 astronauts up.
Yeah.
And the intention is for them to land on the moon.
Okay.
And for it to be a mission establishing the first human presence on the moon for exploration and scientific discovery.
Yeah.
And it's the first spacecraft to do this. Now that's interesting because that's the introduction to their other ambition, which is actually to send people over to Mars.
Yeah.
And I know I was being cheeky a little bit with you again. Maybe they should go to Mars first.
Yeah, go to Mars
and not mess with the moon. Like, I've got a slight worry about hanging out in the moon, you know, affecting things.
Yeah.
But we can talk about that later. But the fact that we've got this aircraft now in testing mode, we've had conversations about what goes wrong with testing, but the fact that it's got through testing, 4 astronauts are getting ready to go up, and we're going to see what happens. I mean, they've the Orion, the spacecraft itself, it's its most advanced craft, which has got this human rating. So it has to have this human rating where it is high enough and quality enough to take humans out there into deep space. So it's the first one that has been developed to this level. So I mean, the way that every week we're hearing cutting edge. So watch this space. Let's see whether they get to the moon or not in this great Lockheed Martin.
Yeah, a real name to watch. Many of you watching this will be familiar with Lockheed Martin. Those of you that aren't so familiar with the aerospace sector, but they've always been quite innovative. They've always been on the cutting edge for the last 85 years, actually. A long track record in defense and doing innovative things. And they've stayed ahead of the curve, actually. So it's one that's definitely worth watching because they continue to do great things, and you can almost guarantee that whenever there's a big mission or there's a new aircraft or anything like that, that Lockheed is involved somewhere.